Hello again. Welcome back to my channel with a brand new video. I just did that, didn't I? I'm sorry. I'm just not really confident right now. As you can see. I mean, I gotta start somewhere, right? Shy, not knowing what to do. What everyone does. I know it's been more than a week. I'm really sorry about that. But I've been at college and doing my work, and why am I talking with my hands? I think it's because I'm scared shitless. Anyway, today I have a story for you. Okay. I went to the dentist yesterday. I know, exciting. I also went last week. Now you're probably thinking, what was the reason why you went to the dentist? I had a toothache, okay? Everyone gets them. It's normal. I don't know what that was. It's probably made me cringe, and you cringe. I'm sorry. But, so, because of this toothache, I had 2 nights of no sleep at all. 2 nights. I just wanted to sleep. That's all. So, I had a day off college because of this toothache and because I felt like crap because I didn't get any sleep. So I had to go to the dentist Tuesday. I just want to die. So, basically, I went to the dentist. I basically missed an entire hour. Well, not even an hour. It was like a checkup like you normally have. So I missed a bit of my lesson. Understandable. It's a dentist. You miss things. I'm stating the obvious here. Why? But anyway, so I got to the dentist and they gave me this form to fill out and it was like, oh yeah, have you smoked, have you drank any alcohol or something? And it was just like, oh, shit. I mean, yeah, I smoke, but I stress smoke and I can't help that, alright? It's a thing. But I am quitting, which is a good thing. And it's also the reason why I'm doing this. It's kind of like a video diary, but not really. It's something to look back on and kind of build up my confidence being behind a camera. Goddamn glasses, I need to get you fixed. But you are not today's topic. So, I got this sheet and a clipboard and a pen, and I went to the waiting room and filled it out. So I filled it out, and then they said, oh, take it with you. Oh, and you've missed some things out. Okay. Thanks. So I take it back and fill it out again. Now there's this old lady in the waiting room, because it's just me and her, and she's like sat across from me, like over there. I'm just say like I'm in the corner, and she's just like diagonally there. So I'm just like, filling the sheet out, and she's like, you giving them your information? I'm like, yeah. She's like, just a brief history about yourself? I was like, yeah. And I was just sat there thinking, who is this woman? Why is she talking to me? But we smiled and, yeah. Then I got called. And it's the worst thing when they call you out. I hate it. So basically, I go in the room, it's just me and my dentist, and I'm just standing there. I take my jacket and my bag off, and I just stand there like I don't know what I'm doing with myself, and I'm just like, cool. And he's like, sit down, and I'm just like, I'm good. So then he's like tapping my teeth, and he asked me which one hurts, and I'm like, it's this one on my right. So he's like tapping them like that fast, and when he gets to the tooth that hurts, he's just like slowly tapping it. I know this isn't really an interesting story, but it's worth it. It's not clickbait, trust me. It's just not. So he's tapping it, and then once he's checked it and tapped it and stuff, and he puts this thing in my mouth which basically x-rays your mouth. You know, it's not built to do that. So basically, it's struggling to stay in my mouth. It's like, my mouth is tiny, I guess. Even though it looks big, but it's not. It's fucking small. And this thing's like huge, it's like this big, and I'm like, ah. And then he tells me to bite down gently. When you have a toothache, that's not easy. It hurts. So I bite down gently, and he takes the x-ray. Once he's finished, he shows me the x-ray and says, well, your nerves are dying. What? Yep, my nerves died in my tooth, which was the reason why I had a toothache. I need to look after myself more, or what, I'm going to lose everything. Ugh. So, I was just like, oh, great. And then he was saying to me, if the pain continues once I give you this medication, if it continues to hurt, we're going to have to pull it out, like, bye-bye tooth. I was just standing there like, oh, well, shit. So I'm just walking back to college like, I'm gonna lose my tooth, I'm gonna lose my tooth, I'm gonna lose my tooth. I'm panicking, and my friend's like, what happened and what did they do? And I was like, well, they checked it, and then they said that I would lose my tooth. So I got my prescription, and as soon as I took like 2 of the tablets, I was fine. Like, I felt no pain at all, which is great. It's amazing. I need to build more confidence and not stare this way. I need to look at you. Yeah. So that happened, and then I went yesterday. So I get there, and I'm basically panicking still. I'm just like, oh god, oh god. But to start off and make it worse, my teacher wasn't there. But basically, I went there, and I had like 3 minutes to spare. But the reason why was because I couldn't find my teacher to say, hey, I've got a dentist appointment, I'm probably going to be an hour late for your lesson. Eventually found him, and I got there with 3 minutes to spare, like I just said. I'm just repeating myself because I don't know what to say. Even though I do, but yeah. So I get there, 3 minutes to spare, and I get in the waiting room. It's me and this woman with red hair, and then another woman comes in 5 minutes later. She sits next to me, and she's filling out this form, which I filled out last week, obviously. And then a man comes in, and it's just from there. So then they call me, I go in, take my bag off, and he asked me how my mouth is, and I'm like, it's good, it's not hurting, and he's like, oh, that's good. So I was like, yes, I get to keep my tooth, it stays with me forever, it's part of me. I just touched my stomach. So yeah, and then I'm just sat in the chair, feeling all confident with myself, like, keeping my tooth, yeah, what was that? Pew. So yeah, I was like, yes, keeping my tooth, repeating myself again, stop it, no, bad. And then he's like doing this whole numbing situation thing because he has to drill my tooth open. Oh my god, I'll get to that in a minute. So he numbs my mouth, but when he does the roof of my mouth, if you don't know, I have a very sensitive mouth. Obviously you wouldn't know, but there's most people in the world who will have a very sensitive mouth, like the roof. So he numbs this side of my mouth, and I don't feel anything as the needle goes in. He does the roof of my mouth, and I'm feeling everything. It hurts. I'm just like, oh god, I'm gonna cry, it's hurting me. And it's just getting numbed, and it's numbing up, and I can't feel anything. Great. Amazing. I don't know how long this story's going to be, but oh well. So then, I'm just sat there with a numb mouth, feeling sorry for myself, and, well, he does everything, like he's scraping it, he's tapping it, and then it's like, the drill comes out, and I'm just like, oh god, please kill me right now. Just drill me in the face. Just go right up to my roots and come out my mouth and I'll die. Now, the reason I hate the drill when it comes to the dentist is because it basically, it's like well, it's obviously like a drill, but it's like a high-pitched noise that you hear as it's going against your bone. And then the smell that comes off it is so bad. I mean, there's probably people who really like the smell of burning teeth. Not me. So I'm basically just in pain, but not literally in pain. Like, I can't feel anything. So he's doing that, and then he's like scraping out what's left of my dead nerves in my mouth. My tooth. And he leaves it in and takes him out, and he's like, he gets the x-ray thing, and he's like, bite gently on this. My mouth is numb. How the fuck am I supposed to bite gently on it? I can't even feel if it's in there. I don't know if, I just poked myself in the face. I don't know if it's in my mouth. How am I supposed to bite gently? Because what if I bite gently, but it feels like I'm biting it hard? So then, he fails 5 times. Well, 4 times. The 5th time he gets the right x-ray. Great. And he's like, whoa, yes, we got it. You know, kind of like people when they play football, and they like cheer really loud, and you're like crying because they're cheering really loud. Like that, but he was like, yes. Whoa. Finally got that x-ray. So I'm just like, whoa. Good for you. So then, he's like, okay, so, well, speeding up, he fills it in with this weird thing, covers it up with a cotton bud, and then dresses it with, like, a fake filling, which could possibly fall out, and I should stop licking it. Anyway, going back a little bit, reverse. So you know how if you lose a tooth, it's just dry blood and it's dead blood? The smell of that blood is the most disgusting smell oh god, that's just horrible. You'd think a sewer would smell bad. Nope. Going forward. So he's like, oh yeah, put a dressing on it. Don't run, because that can raise your blood pressure and probably make it worse. And then he mentioned something about a cheekbone. So I actually had to walk back to college, which was the worst idea I've ever done. And it was the fucking stupidest thing I've ever done. I walked back to college. Great. My glasses are broken. I need to get them fixed. They are prescription too, and these are the only pair I have. So I'm walking back to college, my friend's messaging me, and I'm like, my mouth is numb. And she said, what did they do? And I just wanted to be like, they tied me up and they shoved random stuff down my throat. Now, I'm scared of dentists for multiple reasons, and one of them is, what if you have a clumsy dentist? Do you know that thing where he scrapes like your teeth to clean it off, like any disgusting, well, not really disgusting, like gunk? What if you dropped that and it went down your throat and you died? Think about that. But yeah, went back to college and my cheek was hurting and so was my tooth. He just told me to have a lot of paracetamol, and if it misbehaved like 3 times I had to call him. It hasn't misbehaved yet, so it's a good tooth. It's not grounded yet. And I think that's pretty much it for that terrifying dental experience. But anyway guys, that is all for now. Please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you're new. Also, if you want to, please leave in the comment section below your dental stories, because I'd love to hear them. I mean, it's only if you really want to. But yeah, it's only if you want to. I'm not being all like judgmental if you don't or do. I just really want to hear your stories about being at a dentist, because everyone has a dental nightmare. Mine just happened to be if you were clumsy and dropped something down your throat and you just died because you choked on their tools. If that actually happens, what the hell am I gonna do? Well, I'd obviously be dead, but, I mean... And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!